Welcome, everybody, to what should be a memorable experience for everybody here in the building. The Big 12 Championship game has a history of wild, dramatic finishes, and based on this matchup today, we could be in for another one. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the UTSA Roadrunners, taking on the second-ranked team, the Texas State Bobcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. And now the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Keeping it on the ground here. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught quickly. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And they pick up the first down as the fullback becomes involved as a playmaker, a guy we usually see throwing blocks.
Yeah, this guy actually played running back in high school. He got a little bit bigger. They moved him to fullback. You can see the athletic ability that still displays. And you're right, he's a physical guy, known for his blocking. But with that background, you can see the damage he can do to a defense.
He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
He pulls it in for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They call the counter play here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
The defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Looking downfield, it's Brooks. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle made after the completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Of this opening drive is 3rd and short. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's got some room. Can he get there? He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
And I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Here's the option play. And now it's fumbled. What a decision.
You know, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Second and very long after a disastrous run on 1st down. From the shotgun, drops back. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And he's got it down there inside the 35. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down. And the Roadrunners come to the line in a hurry-up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Now it's 2nd down here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for the wideout. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Roadrunners.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point after, knocked right through. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The Texas State offense back on the field now. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Finding some room at the 25. Moves the ball out across the 30, and it's good for a first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. And there's the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Here's the second down play. Looking downfield, it's Brooks. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Texas State. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Woods. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Comes the UTSA offense back out there. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Going for his running back. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Offense getting set. It's second down. He's going to hand this off. A change of direction. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
1st and 10 play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a shot here. Makes the catch downfield. They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he'll be brought down.
Hey, they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he's got it. Touchdown, UT San Antonio.
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver. What I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough, gave the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
And the point after is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Comes the Bobcats offense back out there. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Snags the quick throw. Breaks loose at the 40. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Back to pass. It's Brooks. Makes a quick grab. In the clear at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. That's a design quarterback keeper. They make the stop to get the ball carrier down. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Gets made on the out route. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Oh, that one's picked off. Pass midfield. At the 30 now. At the 10 now. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, UTSA. And a pick six. A monster play by this defensive group.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. First down here for this offense. Dropping back, it's Brooks. The pocket breaking down. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. Quick throw, the catch is made. Finding some room at the 25. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And that pass falls incomplete. Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Receiver makes the catch. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Offense facing second and goal. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas State.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Now here comes the point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fielded in the end zone. It's Woods. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. An electrifying play by this returner. Takes it the length of the field to the house in a conference championship game.
You know, Chris, I don't know if there's anything that can affect momentum as much as a kickoff return all the way back for a touchdown. It gets everybody fired up. Now you've got the stadium behind you. Your offense and defense will respond. This could be a game-changing opportunity for them.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Returner tackle right there. That's where we'll start the drive. Here comes the Texas State offense back out there. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. To the air, it's Brooks. Looks to the left, and it's complete. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Handoff here from the shotgun. Gets some space around the 30. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. And he'll set up to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And that's a solid return after the interception.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The UTSA offense is back out on the field now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the football. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
The middle linebacker is the quarterback of the defense. This time, the coordinator decides to blitz him, and it works. Good job by bringing him and getting to the quarterback.
Let's see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. The shotgun handoff here. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They're going to run the option. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. He's got it right near the end zone. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's got it near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay.
And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Roadrunners. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drop.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Automatic in the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Texas State offense back on the field now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Now the offense is set up with a short field. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
But there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
They'll try the option play here. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. The Roadrunners will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do well.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Scanning the field. It's Brooks. Catch made on the right side. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Second down after the incompletion. Single back takes the handoff. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
You know, all week the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Receiver makes the grab, and they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
Passing efficiency is almost always higher off of play action. And you see why right here. The fake throws the defender for a second, and then the quarterback was able to zip it to the open player.
Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. They'll try to run it with the option. He'll pitch it. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, fourth quarter, who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Woods. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Roadrunners offense is back out there now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And the completion made.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Good enough for first down yardage.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Trying to extend the play. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Backwards on first down, so it's second and long from the 19. Defense not pressing this time. Second down, we're going to throw it. Finds his man. It's Henderson. And now the defense able to bring him down.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Here we go. Third down and one. Gut check time on both sides. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Defense stops him right at the line there. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on fourth down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Needs a completion here on fourth down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. Still no answer for this offense. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kurt, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense, putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. And a handoff as they run the counter play. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. To the air, it's Brooks. Looks to the left for a quick throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's fourth down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
Here comes the Roadrunners offense back out on the field now. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. They're going to run it. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.